Hello and welcome to Excellent. This week on Expert Speak, we have entrepreneur as well as barbershop owner, Ricky Britton. Ricky is here to tell his story about how he has been a pillar in the community for over 10 years and how he has established himself to become an entrepreneur as well as a business owner and give you insight to his expertise in this particular industry. So let me give a couple of moments to allow Mr. Britton to introduce himself. Ricky, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
And tell our audience a little bit about you as well as how you have come to be whom you are today.
Well, I was born and raised here in Britton. Started cutting hair at the age of like 13, 12-ish. And it was always something I love to do because I love to draw. So it just came natural to me. And then opened my barbershop in 2004 and been going ever since then. So in November, I'll make 18 years. So yes, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
18 years is no small feat. So my question to you is, what actually inspired you to become a barbershop owner?
Well, I'll give you two things. Inspired me to be a barber. I love seeing people have like designs in their head, so I wanted to learn how to do it. So started watching a local barber in my neighborhood drawing people hair, so I just picked up the skill. And working for yourself, you got the flexible schedule and you can do as you want. And I just love that idea. So that's what made me say, hey, I'm gonna open a barbershop and run it my rules and set it and do it how I want to do it.
Interesting. So let me ask you, is this the first business venture that you've actually went on or established, or have you tried other business ventures and they failed and you're like, you know what, barbering works, let me just go with this?
Nah, this is my first one and only one. So yes, ma'am.
So with that being said, let me ask you, going into the barbering industry, how long would you say that it took in order for you to be able to see a return on your investment? There are so many people that want to become business owners, but they have this idea that they're going to start making money right out of the gate.
Yeah. So I worked for somebody for like 2.5 years. So I feel like you got to learn how to be an employee first before you can become a boss. And it taught me a lot watching her and seeing her ins and out and make mistakes. But it was a great experience. And then I took what I learned from her and I opened my own barbershop.
So, stepping out on your own, what would you say has been, should I say, your main challenges or your biggest challenges along this journey?
Um, just trying my best to make for sure my barbershop is very diverse. Like all type of cultures can come inside my barbershop and experience the barbershop without any hatred or any, just enjoy yourself at the barbershop.
Love it, love it. And has that been a challenge within the community that you're in, creating that diversity?
Somewhat, but not such a big challenge. It's been so far pretty smooth, but I had little bumps in the road. Yes, ma'am.
If you could do anything differently, what would it be and why?
Hmm. Man, I probably would have gave gave my barbers contracts, so the the competition wouldn't try to come into my shop, build a clientele here, and like take my customers and go elsewhere. So other than that, I probably would do that. But just because I had a bad experience with a group of barbers that was here and left, but kind of interrupted my flow of my shop. So it's probably what I would did differently.
Understandable. So, what advice do you have for other individuals that are looking to get within the barber industry or even open up their own shop or maybe just even look into going to school? What advice do you have for someone that's looking to get into this industry?
Never look at it just for the money. I mean, you gotta love what you do. Like I get up early in the morning, come to work, and if it's not something you like to do, I mean, regardless of how much money you make, you know, I feel like you gotta love what you do. So if you want to become a barber, make sure you really like standing on your feet all day, soliciting yourself, passing out cards. Just you got to build yourself up for everybody. Very talking to your client and building them type of relationships where people love to come back to you.
So, what I hear you saying is you don't really get into this particular industry for the money. You get into it for the passion.
Yes,
You have
ma'am.
to make sure that you're personable and to be able to establish a rapport with your clientele so that they become repeat customers. Is that about right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, Ricky, if indeed we say, hey, I'm looking to start a new barbershop business and I don't know what to do. How important is pre-planning for business, and what does that process look like for a barber?
Like I said earlier, I feel like you should work for somebody for a while and learn the ins and outs of being a barbershop owner. And I mean, sometimes working with like some of the guys been here with me 10, 12, 13 years because, we have a great team and they make the barbershop too, as well as, it's my name, but, we all as together make the barbershop. So it's just getting with the right barbershop, right team, and be a great opportunity.
How important is financial planning when it comes to establishing a business as far as what the rent would be, what type of, what we would say, real estate that you would be looking for? Do you really have to sit down and plan that out?
So I was born and raised here, so I kind of knew everybody, so it's kind of a little different for me. So um, working here 2 years with somebody else, then I found the location where I'm at now, and it just all felt easy and into my hands pretty easy because I'm from here, so I knew everybody. So it's a little different for me. But moving to a bigger city, you have to do your research and check out the layout where people live and other barbershops surrounding areas. So it's a little planning, but my planning was a lot easier because I'm from Britton.
So, if anyone is looking to follow within your footsteps, we would say, hey, I mean, you can start local, but what if they don't have that advantage? What would you advise them to do?
Starting a established barbershop in the area you want to be in, and then go from there. Grow, or you might just stay there. I mean, if it's benefiting you to be there, not be in a barbershop, that's not a problem either. I would love to work for somebody like me. I feel like I'm a great boss. So
Well, you may be a bit biased, but I will say I can definitely vouch that you have been a great boss. And anyone that has worked with you knows how you actually exemplify excellence. So I agree there as well. But I have one more question. When it comes to establishing generational wealth, what would you say would be the biggest motivating factor in doing so?
this little guy in my chair right here now, this is my son. So this is what I look forward to. Like, this is why I do it. And when I leave this earth, I want to make for sure his foundations are pretty strong, and I want to leave him well set off. And that's why I focus so much on my success, because this is my prime example of what success is. It's my son. So
I absolutely love it. Well, he is definitely a handsome young man.
thank you, thank
And
you.
I can see why you work so hard to do what you do. Ricky, I really appreciate you taking the time out to talk to us and to give others insight into the barber world and into your particular journey. Is there anything else that you would like to leave our audience with, or any motivational words that you would like to give them if they're looking to start their own business and create that generational wealth like you have done?
Yes, I say I run Ricky's Barbershop, but my team makes it successful. It's never just a one person deal. Like, I have Eric been here with me for a long time, Christina, Bill, Damien, I have Freddie, and now I also have a new barber by the name of Isaiah. So with my whole team, I feel like we make it such a successful deal. And don't be so cocky to get your own shop right off, because sometimes you can fall into a position where, being working with somebody will be a great venture for you to do. So that's other than that, that's all I have to say.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much for giving us time and insight into your world and offering advice to others that are looking to get within the barber industry. Ricky, could you please tell everyone where they can find you if they're looking to experience your excellence
Yeah,
and
yes.
get a haircut within the Brenham community?
Yes. So I'm here in Brenham at 1513 South Market, and you can call the barbershop at 979 and you can get with any of my barbers. We all are great. I have, like I said, Chris, Bill, Freddie, Eric, Damon and Isaiah. So thank you, and I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you as well. Ricky, are there any other industries that you are looking to get into to help you build and grow your business?
At the moment, no, ma'am. I'm not looking for anything.
All right,
Yeah.
awesome. Well, thank you all for joining us on Expert Speak. Then be sure to tune in next week so that we can actually go into the world of real terms. All right, thank you so much. And again, welcome to Excellence.